Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with Rob Harrell of Paterson, New Jersey, an up and coming artist who will be giving an exhibition of his art tomorrow. Right now, he will explain the meaning and the interpretation of several of his pieces. Okay, good evening, Mr. Harrell.
How are you?
Very well, thank
All
you.
right.
Okay, the painting that you have in your hand right there, can you explain what it is?
This painting is modern day lynching. I did this about 2011,
Uh-huh.
before the Black Lives Matter movement and before all of the police shootings that were shared. One of my thoughts was that we are killing each other uh, enormously. We're killing each other at huge rates. And, the black on black crime was ridiculous at that time, and it still is. And so I compared it to lynchings. And I went to a local gang in East Orange, Queen Street Bloods, Double I Bloods, and got them to mock a crime scene. Once we got the crime scene down, I took the pictures and then had my partner Jamal Hall Photoshop in the lynchings into the picture to basically show that we're doing the same job that was done to us years ago, killing each other instead of them killing us. So
Mm-hmm.
that's basically the idea behind this one.
Do your paintings each does that painting have a title?
Modern day lynching.
Modern day lynching. Okay, and
It's modern day lynching, Double I Queen Street edition,
uh-huh.
because there's going to be more editions added. So, this is like the first one, the original.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. All right, what's the next painting you're going to talk about?
Um, I guess we could go to Petra,
Okay.
which is Peace Exists Through Real Art. And this is one that really gets me. It's my cousin who died when I was about 15 years old, was murdered. She got shot in the head, and she went through a lot of things in life, and she was finally taken out at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
So I painted this and dedicated this to her. We were almost like a brother and sister. She lived downstairs from me, so that was one that really touched me.
Mm-hmm. And that next one over there, what
This
is
is Murder Black America.
Mm-hmm.
And there's basically like a lot of symbolism in there: the American flag, the red, black, and green colors, the homicide tracing with the broken peace symbol.
Okay, and this next one,
This is Crippled America.
can you take that? Move the stool. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
And Crippled America is basically all of the things that are going on right now, where we're basically divided everywhere, and there's so much war going on, and so much revolution and violence and police shootings, and it's got to a place where it shouldn't be.
Mhm.
So I did this and kind of dedicated this to all the fallen soldiers on each side, whether it's police or military or Black Lives Matter or
Mhm.
it's all just murder,
Yes.
and we're all kind of ruining our own country. Other countries are looking at us like, wow, what's going on in their country, where we're all killing each other back and forth, and constantly making excuses for why we're murdering each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what this is. It's all different clips and different things in there. The American flag.
Mm-hmm. Who's the lady there?
Well, the people just symbolize different things, so there's no real, like, I didn't, that's a little girl.
Oh, you? No, you don't know. The
No,
Chess doesn't have a
no,
story.
no. There's no story behind those people.
Nor that
Like,
crying face here. The white haired lady with the crying face.
which one was that?
To the right of that the girl. Yeah, and below. Or is that a boy?
Here,
No,
that's a
to
little
left.
boy.
Not on the
That's a
left.
girl.
Right.
Here,
No.
here.
It might be a baby. No, below it and to the left. Left.
Oh, to the left
Yeah, right and up
and up.
and to the right. Yeah, right there.
Here, that's a black kid. That's not a white lady. That's a black baby.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. My eyes aren't that good. All right. And so the next piece.
And this is homicidal wound.
Uh huh.
Basically saying that, especially in Black America, we're kind of born to die
Uh huh.
or born to kill. When your mother is incarcerated and she's pregnant with you and she's going through hell through the pregnancy, and you're born basically incarcerated also,
Mm-hmm.
and get out into the world. At first you're in the dark, you see the light, and then it's back to darkness
Mm-hmm.
because your life expectancy isn't that good, and you're probably going to be you're counted as another statistic where you're probably going to die soon, or be someone that's killing somebody and doing 20, 30 years in prison. So that's basically the idea behind this.
Okay. And what about this piece over here?
This is really, this is one of the original pieces that not this actual piece,
Mm-hmm.
but the idea behind this piece. Homicide is suicide. I thought of that in college back in '89, and I did a huge canvas, red, black, and green, with the homicide tracing on it. Basically saying when you kill another black man, you kill yourself, and you really do. I mean, in turn, if you keep killing people, it kind of takes away from your soul.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if you think about it, literally, if you shoot somebody, you go to jail, you kind of kill your own life.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, this was an original. The original was bought by, what was his name? He passed a little while ago. Man, I can't think of his name right now. But he was a good guy. He bought the original painting off of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to I contacted the family, but they couldn't find it. But I made a couple different homicide and suicide
Mm-hmm.
pictures, and this is one of them.
Okay. All right. Now, could you sit down again, and then I want you to tell me about your training as an artist. Who inspired you, and how did you? Is this all original, or did you take art classes, or what?
I took art classes senior year in high school. I went to Mason Grove School of the Arts. Now, I had been doing art for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
since I was about 5 years old. My aunt used to teach me, my mother used to teach me, and then I became a graffiti artist. And graffiti was my passion,
Mm-hmm.
but I could do just about everything, still life drawings and
Mm-hmm.
charcoal, pastels, whatever
Mm-hmm.
was called for. Sixth grade, I used to take an extra art class with Miss Lucy after school.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started painting with acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I started really abstract art and art expression senior year when I went to Montclair State had some kind of gifted and talented art program that I got accepted into,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I learned how to start painting without, you know, not trying to draw with paint, just kind of using your own emotions on the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was an attempt. I was only 17, 16, so
Mm-hmm.
I attempted things, but, I really didn't have a real good grasp until I went to Mason Gross School of Arts at Rutgers University, and I met Billy Pritchard,
Mm-hmm.
who was a black artist from France,
Mm-hmm.
and he really taught me a lot. And once I got to a point after maybe a year, he told me I didn't need to come back to the classes, and I'm kind of puzzled, like, what are you talking about? Not come back to classes? And he said, no, here's an all-night pass. I want you to paint when nobody's here,
Mm-hmm.
and then just show up to critiques. So that's what I did. I started going anytime when I felt it, and he knew that I had a passion for paint. So,
How old were you then?
19,
Mm-hmm.
and at that point, it was just about coming in when I felt like I had a passion for something, and then just painting maybe 2, 3, 4 paintings sometimes in the middle of the night, and I just paint and paint and paint
Mm-hmm.
until the morning.
So-
And then I'd come back to critiques, and I'd have maybe 2 works finished when everybody else barely had one.
Mm-hmm.
So he was one of the most inspirational people
Mm-hmm.
to really get me to come out of my shell and be able to really paint and paint with emotion and feeling. I took a couple independent studies with him, and then we lost contact after that. But
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's your favorite medium? Collage or oil or what?
probably, acrylics and oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oil I like a lot, but oil, as any artist knows, it takes a long time to dry.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm like, I procrastinate till the last minute, and
Mm-hmm.
I do paintings like I might finish up 2 or 3 paintings before, a day or 2 before a show or something like that. Not that the case for this show because I have tons of stuff, so I'm just putting in things that were already done. But I use the acrylic now because it dries faster. But if I had the space and the time, I would probably use oils.
Mm-hmm.
I love the oils.
Okay. Okay, so you create your work to sell or what is the purpose of your creations?
I create my anti-violence art group artwork,
Mm-hmm.
not as much for sale, but as activism,
Uh-huh.
because that's what we're into. Like I have a kids' peace team, I have anti-violence art group Revolution, and it's more like a tour of art.
Mm-hmm.
Is I have 2 partners, and we take all our artwork and go to the high schools, go to different venues, and try to promote peace and show what's going on in different areas, and give that shock value.
Okay.
So I don't really create it to sell, even though I will sell it,
Uh-huh.
but I don't create it just for the sale.
Right.
If I was creating things just for the sale, it probably wouldn't, like something like this, that's my cousin. I'm not going to create that just for sale.
Right.
But, there are things that, I could do for sale. Like if I do a lot of small paintings, graffiti stuff,
Mm-hmm.
things like that I could sell off, quick. But these things are like, they mean a lot to me, so
Right.
I wouldn't care if I sold it or not,
Okay, so can you give us a guesstimate? For instance, this piece over here, how much would that go for?
A few thousand.
What about this one?
That one I think I priced at about 2,100, 2,000 or so.
Okay. And the one behind you, directly behind you?
This one I think I priced at about 2,700.
Okay. And the one over here with the broken piece symbol?
That one I think was about 2,400, 2,500.
Okay. And this one to the far left here?
These are basically prints. So, like we do these 150 or so,
Mm-hmm.
because they're prints.
Okay.
You know.
And this priceless one is probably
I
not
never,
for sale?
I didn't put a price on it. I
Right.
mean, if somebody came to me with a crazy amount,
Uh-huh.
but if I was rich, I wouldn't take anything for it. But
Okay.
since I'm a starving artist,
Okay. All right. And you don't live by your art alone. Obviously, you have a job.
oh yes, yeah.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I've been working in education for about 22 years now. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm well vested in.
Okay. So
Educational system.
if somebody was interested in inviting you to give a talk or something like that, how would they be able to contact you?
Oh, they can contact me at avagrevolution@gmail.com. That's avagrevolution at gmail.com. You can contact me there. That'll go straight to my phone. And, we have a whole show that we can bring out to you. We have crime scenes. My other two partners, they have their artwork. One is a graffiti artist. One is kind of more graphics. I'm more of the abstract painter, but I dibble and dabble in everything. So I have graffiti art too. I have photography. I have all different kinds of mediums. And we also have documentaries on violence. We have a Death by Design documentary. You can look that up on YouTube. We have, so much stuff. We can bring to you. So if you're interested in a show, we have a show for you. We have a really, really deep show. I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
Okay. Yeah, so, the purpose of the Black Foundation is to inspire youth to strive to obtain higher heights. Do you think, this is obviously as an inspiration not to kill each other, but do you think your art is depressing?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I think some of these things are depressing, and I think what happens is we're so accustomed to so much violence that we don't even think about it. It's like it just happened, and like, so what? The media projects.
Go.
The media projects violence so much, and not just the media. I have a painting that's called Post Trauma, and it's basically our kids are used to so much violence just in the communities, seeing dead bodies, seeing people get shot, discussing who got shot last night. Those things are really depressing when you think about them, but it's everyday vocabulary for them. So when that becomes the norm, you need something that you can see and visualize to bring you back to reality. And that's what we try to do. That's what we aim to do is bring people back to reality through that shock value and show them what you're doing to each other is wrong. There's times where just in Newark, somebody shot outside the school, and instead of them doing something or calling, people are taking pictures of it. Kids, students taking pictures of it and sending it to each other like, yo, you know who this is? Who's this? Yo, somebody shot outside. There's something wrong when things are that bad.
And you were even shot yourself.
Yes. And this is 5 years, 5 operations.
Oh my gosh.
And things like that don't bother people anymore. It becomes a norm. But if you realize what I went through with 5 operations, This happened 2000, the year 2000.
How old were you then?
30 years old.
And how old are you
I was
now?
29 then, really,
Okay.
when it happened, but I was turning 30,
How-
later.
How
And
old
I'm
are?
46 now.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So I've had 5 operations. I almost died twice.
Oh my gosh.
So that whole street life, thugged out mentality. I don't care. Well, you will care at a certain point. Especially if you're in a wheelchair. Then you really care because now you got to live through it.
Right.
So I don't know, man. We try to do what we can. Hopefully it works for somebody. I know there's a lot of kids that I've saved over the years and helped out. Others. Everybody's gonna take their own road and do what they want to do. But we hope for the best, man.
Right. So do you think there's hope for Black America?
Definitely, everything revolves 360.
Okay.
So I think sometimes things have to get really bad before they get better.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes people don't, they feel like they're on easy street for a little while till the bottom falls out, and then, then you got to get it together. So hopefully this is that time.
Okay. So do you have any final words to end this interview?
Just peace and love, man. And if you need us, hit us up, AVAG Revolution at gmail.com. We'll definitely try to work something out with you and see if we can come out and visit your location, school, community center, whatever you need. One of my partners is an officer in Inglewood, so he has a lot of input, to bring to the table. So, just hit us up.
Okay.
Peace.
Thank you very much.